Hey, welcome back. I'm out here today. It's a nice day. It's still only going to be in the 50s, but it's nice. The sun is shining. So I thought I would come out here and do a video on some tarp shelters. This is tarp shelter bag, shelter kit. It's got tarp, ridge line, ping pong ball, we'll get to that after, some tent stakes, and everything I would need to set up a tarp shelter is all on this. So, alright, so let's get to it. I know I talked about some of this stuff last year, but I want to talk about it again this year. Gotta grab something out of my pack. So this is a small 6x6. It's very difficult to get in and out of the stuff sack. Alright, so we're out here today. I'm going to talk a little bit about some tarp shelters, how to set them up. I got my tarp out already. This is just a small 6x6 for demonstration type purposes. And the first one we're going to put up is the plow point. I've got a overhand loop already put into this piece of paracord. I'm going to put it through either the grommet or the loop. Up here, go around your tree, tie whatever kind of knot you want. And then I got stakes in my pocket, because I always carry them. And then we're just going to stake it out. You're going to pull your far corner all the way back. Hopefully you can see me. Stake it down. Up to the corner, take out the other corner. It's a very easy shelter to set up. It only involves 3 stakes, 1 piece of cordage, and you really only need 1 tree. There's even with this 6x6, there's a good amount of room in there for 1 person and your gear. a major pain filming by yourself. You never know what's in frame and what isn't and stuff. Never know if you can hear me. Alright, hopefully. You can stake out these other roots or grommets if you want to, so it's really not needed. The drawback to this is like a lean-to. It's got a large opening that can allow wind and stuff to get in there. So there it is. There's the plow point. I need to take this down and we'll get to the next tarp shelter. This one we're just going to do simple apron. You know what? Let's do a lean. Now, what I'm doing is I didn't tie this off because you're never sure how much you're going to need. So I just left it. Take out the back. I'm having technical difficulties today on a lot of things. of course there's people coming. I'm not going to stop recording. So again, we're going to make an overhand loop. I'm going to go through. And I think I lost the stakes. Oh, there they are. Now we're going to figure this out. What we want. Put our stake in. Around. I'm just doing another overhand loop for that. Technical difficulties. I cinch the ends just to keep them from fraying. Overhand loop. Same. I'm going to do an overhand loop. And that's pretty much it for standard lean-to. Which affords a lot more space than the plow point, but it does take a little bit longer to set up than your plow point. Right. Take that down, and we'll move on to the next one. now we're just going to do simple apron. Same principle as the lean-to. Again, we're going to just do a simple overhand knot. So when we get ready to take it out, just have to pull it like that. you go, simple A-frame. If you wanted, you could use some Pussix to make sure that it stays stretched. Or you can just loop it around. Just lash it to your ridge line. This is the A-frame. Lots of room. You could actually get 2 people under there. Wouldn't have any room for your gear, but you could. Alright. Let me so that's 3 shelters. They're all really quick to set up. They don't take a lot of time. Just basically using simple knots. You use any ridge line you want. I suggest using the one that I've done in my videos a few times. Yeah, let me get this stuff cleaned up and we'll get back to you then. Alright, so that's a wrap. Everything's folded up. Like I said, this thing is tricky to get back into that little sack. Today's knife was my Eldris. I don't use it a lot, so I threw it in the backpack. Decided that was what I was going to use today. And to pack this all up, it's like I said, I got 10 steaks in one little pouch here. Ridge line with prusik knots attached. Spare ridge line and the tie out cordage. And the ping pong ball. I didn't get to the ping pong ball because I thought that tarp would work for another shelter I wanted to show, but it won't. Sometimes you need to tie out an area of a tarp that doesn't have a loop, and you have to put something into the tarp like this, and then make a tie out like you would. This would be like the outside of the tarp, this would be your inside. You would put this in there, and then you would make a tie out instead of using a sharp rock or a stick, which can put a hole in your tarp. Maybe you don't care about that, but I do. Ping pong ball is lighter than a marble, and it does the same thing. Put it in there, and you would make your lashing a little bit, the loop. Don't do it super tight, just enough so that it catches, and then you can use that to pull this out. That was the trick of the day I wanted to show, but technical difficulties, and I wasn't able to get into 2 shelters that I wanted to discuss. I'll have to do those at a different time with a different tarp, which is fine. So that's it. I'm gonna go find a place to have a little bit of sips of coffee. And that's a wrap for this one. I apologize again for the technical difficulties, but sometimes that's just the way it goes when you're out here in the woods. Things don't always go as planned. Things don't always go according to a script. Just, it is what it is. All right. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.